This one is for y'all. So y'all asked for a step-by-step on the Texas toast cheeseburger. So here we are. I started with the breadcrumbs. I cut them up as fine as I can, and then I dumped them into a bowl and I mixed them up even smaller with my fingers. I went in with milk. I'm not sure how much, but you just go ahead and make sure you coat your bread. Go in with the parsley and salt. That's all you need right here. So put that in. As you can see, I just poured a little salt in the palm of my hand and mixed it in. Now you want to go ahead in with your meat. And depending on how big your family is, just make sure the breadcrumbs and milk coats your meat very well. I used onion powder, seasoned salt, and garlic pepper. I just thinly spread it every seasoning over the top, and then make sure it was evenly covered. Rolled the balls up of meat and then patted them down until they were thin enough to my liking. This part is optional. You do not have to use onions. However, I did. Once the onions start to give a smell, that's when you add the hamburgers if you're using onions. Now, as my burgers were cooking, that's when I put the Texas toast in the oven. Just follow the box instructions on that. Be careful when you are flipping these burgers because of the breadcrumbs and the meat. They are very, very tender and they will break easily. I sliced my Kobe Jack cheese into triangles and I added 2 pieces onto each burger. And this is how it will look. I added the parsley after the burgers were off the skillet, and then I put in the same skillet my Texas toast after they came out of the oven. Make sure you flip these often so they do not burn. Once they look like this, that is when they're ready to come off the skillet. I just went in with mayo because that's all I wanted, and I put 2 patties on top, and this is how it looks. I went ahead and I sliced it up, and I hope you guys enjoy because, again, this is the best burger ever.
This might be the most beautiful burger I've ever made. This is 80-20 ground beef. I want every single patty to be about 150 grams. We need a white onion. Just peel it when it's whole. We want the onions to be ultra thin. They should look just like this. And remember, no pain, no gain. I learned this technique from the homie Cooking with Shireen. We crack in an egg, a couple squeezes of lemon juice, Dijon mustard because we're fancy, cup the yolk with the hand blender, add in a cup of oil, and now blend. To this, I'm gonna add ketchup, tiny bit of my favorite buffalo sauce, as much sweet relish as you like, touch of smoked paprika, and we finish with salt. Come on now, tell me that sauce won't be good on a pair of flip-flops. For the burgers, I'm gonna be using a cast iron skillet. Gonna give it a quick spray and pray. I'm gonna place it in the center, and just press it down. Quickly hit it with salt and pepper, then pile on those onions. You wanna sort of press down and scrape off the sides, and just give it a nice little flip. 2 slices of American to assemble our burger. We toss on the special sauce, a couple homemade jalapenos, the beautiful burger. I just want this burger to be greasy and fatty. Okay, to eat, we're gonna tuck in the elbows, and as always, now bismillah. Every bite is gonna be packed with flavor.
I'm gonna show you how to cook a flawless beef burger. Watch and learn. The perfect burger is a 70-20-10 ratio. 70% chuck steak, 20% short rib, 10% fat, freshly ground. Once that's blended, lightly seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and then lightly dusted with chili flakes. Make your well in the center, egg yolk in, and blend. The secret here is not to overdo it. Once you've blended that, take your cutter, cylinder shape, evenly pressed, evenly cooked. Bun, skillet, piping hot, nicely toasted, so it's not gonna go soggy. Lightly oil your cast iron pan, burger, in. A great sear gives a great flavor. Flip, 30 seconds each side, and then into the oven. 8 minutes later, roll it around those juices. Burger on. Delicious. That is how you make a perfect burger like a true master chef.
This will be the best burger you guys will ever make.
4 ounce ground beef. Smash it down for 1 minute. One more 4 ounce. Push. Hold it down for 1 minute. Salt and pepper on these bad boys. Here we go. Flip. Woo. Flip. Woo. Cheese on top. Woo. Patty on top. Cheese on top. Got your brioche bun. Let that grill. Bottom bun gets mayonnaise, ketchup, lettuce, onions, tomatoes, sliced pickles, burger. Top. Wrap it in Reynolds to make it even more authentic. Order 69. Smash burgers up, my guy.
The Unravel. Beautiful smash burger at your door. When you bite into my burgers, I mean it, super first. Nothing beats a homemade burger.
My boys are always asking me to make these smash burgers, and it's my favorite thing to cook on the griddle, so let me show you how I do it. I cook my bacon first, that way all that leftover grease is left on the grill, and I cook down some onions and some butter and season them with garlic, salt, and black pepper. When they're nice and soft, we can start on our patties. This is 80-20 beef. I just balled it up, and I'm going to use some parchment paper and smash it down. I seasoned it with garlic, salt, and black pepper, and I added some mustard right on top. After a few minutes, you can flip it and let it cook on the other side. I topped it with my grilled onions, some burger sauce, which is just mayo, mustard, some ketchup, a little bit of Worcestershire, and some pickle relish. After the sauce, I did a slice of cheese, then some more onions, some crispy bacon, and then I topped it with another patty with cheese. Melt some butter on your grill to toast your buns. I added some more burger sauce, and then all that goodness right on top. I hate to be dramatic, but this is probably my favorite burger in the entire world. It's so good, y'all.
I was 25 years old when I had my first Big Mac, and it was so good that I had to learn how to make it at home. We're going to start out with our 80-20 ground beef because the fattier the better, and we're going to divide it into about 3.5 ounce portions, flatten it out, and add salt and black pepper. Then we make our Big Mac sauce, which is basically just mayo, relish, ketchup, a little bit of vinegar, and sugar. Now we get our sesame buns, butter them up, and get them nice and toasted. For the patties, we're going to cook them on a hot skillet with a little bit of butter and oil. I also like to add in a little bit of mustard and then top them up with cheese until nice and melted. Finally, we assemble bun, sauce, lettuce, onion, patty, bun, and repeat all over again, but add in pickles this time. And there you have a Big Mac made at home and even better.